Hey, welcome. Just wanted to share something that was fresh in my mind. Forgive me for being a little bit out of sorts and sweaty. So I was working on the garden and it became so overwhelmed with weeds over the past month or so that I couldn't just continue to weed it like I normally would. I literally just took my lawnmower and just mowed down half the garden to get all the weeds cut back, removed basically cut down everything, plants and all, and kind of have to start over with half the garden, right? And so that got me thinking about life, because a lot of times, I reflect especially on my life. When I was younger, there were certain sins in my life that started out as little weeds and could have easily been plucked and continued on without those, and I didn't deal with them, and so they turned into an overgrowth of sin in my life. And ultimately I really got to a point where I had to bring the lawnmower into my life, so to speak. And I think that's a lot of times how it is we don't give high attention and awareness to the little weeds of sin that are beginning or trying to begin. And so we don't do anything about it, and then before we know it, they turn into these giant weed beds that now require all kinds of additional maintenance, and sometimes the lawnmower of life needs to come in and cut it all back, and thankfully we have the ability to start over. But just was thinking about that. Hopefully this is food for thought to give your life some consideration, and really ask yourself, do we have any little weeds in our lives that are kind of hanging around, whether it's attitudes, whether it's impatience, anger, struggles with our spouse, struggles with our kids, just the pride of life, as the Bible says. And so just think about that a little bit. It was something that struck me as I was cutting down my garden with my John Deere. So anyways, hope you have a great rest of the 4th of July. Take care.